Hey, what's up with y'all, man? This is my turn, DJ, man. Y'all like these stories, man, or y'all eat facts, man? Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. But I just want to compare and contrast the streets and prison, right? Okay, prime example. If you're dealing with the streets, it's consequences. Either you're going to die from street calls, etc., whatever it might be, or going to prison for 100 years. You hear me? I say 100 years because they always try to get your ass the max off rip, so they don't got to worry about you no more. But prison, on the other hand, ain't nothing different about it. Because if you live in prison life, if you're in the prison streets, guess what? It come with that. It come death early. Know what I'm saying? Or guess what? You can catch a life sentence in there. You hear me? Just because you go to prison, man, that don't mean you can't die or catch more time in prison. That don't mean shit. Just because you didn't went to prison, man, that don't mean they can't add nothing on to that shit. That don't mean you can't go out to prison, join a game, dealing with the same wrong dude that you dealing with on the street, get caught up in some shit, get in a big gang lane war, and get stabbed to death. Don't people mean business out there, man? Don't people mean business out there? When people bring out those knives and stuff, them people dead serious, man. People trying to get you and be the heat of the moment. So if they get you and hit you in the main artery, they don't care because, like I say, being the heat of the moment, they trying to wheeze you out of here. That's what they trying to do. Know what I'm saying? But guess what? I broke it down to you, man. Ain't nothing different, man. Only thing different between the prison and the streets is the prison got a gate around it. You can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere. You can't escape it. You might could try to escape it, but you know it's gonna be consequences with trying to escape now. Weezy out of here or Weezy out of here. But yeah, you dealing with the streets, man. Death, 100 years. You go to prison for dealing with the streets. What come right back in your face again? That death and 100 years. If you get caught up in that prison life, you can't escape it, bro. It's evil shit everywhere out here, man. So you better make the right choices, man. Who you dealing with, man? Who you hanging around with? You better make the right choices, man. You hear me? I'm trying to tell you right now, little homie, they don't keep it real no more. They don't keep it real no more. Y'all see what's going on? The end of 2022? People that sacrifice you is you or him. It's you or him. You hear me? If it come down to the come down, boy, it's you or him. It's you or him. I'm trying to tell you. It's facts. Now, it's some people, small percentage, out here gonna keep it 10 toes, small. You hear me? But guess what? I'm gonna keep it 10 toes and come drop you these facts and let you know, man. Don't sign up for that shit, little homie. Don't sign up to be the convicted felon, man. If you went to prison or been in prison, don't go back. It's simple. It's beautiful out here, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. You hear me? This is my first birthday on the street. I don't want to miss no more. You hear me? I don't want to miss no more. For real, man. That shit, it get ugly in here, man. You hear me? It get to a point where you're in prison, man. You might say some shit like this. I ain't never coming back to this shit. Cause you stressed out, you tired, you get frustrated, or you been in this shit year after year, year after year. You just out of nowhere, you have a mental breakdown. I ain't never coming back to this shit. You got people on the road, really, I'm one of them. I ain't never coming back to this shit. I don't care what it gonna take out here. I'll do whatever it take out here to not go back to prison, man. Fast. You can't do shit in there but make your motherfucking bump. And get counted. Count time. Child time. Bad time. Everything they say is time behind it. I swear it is. Count time. Child time. Rat time. Bad time. I ain't wasting my time in there no more. Time. I ain't wasting my time in there, man. Man, you got old school people in prison, man. That's old school, man. When I'm talking about 70, 80 years old, I'm talking about old mans in wheelchairs and shit. Old man breathing to this shit. You hear me? Old man with diapers and shit. Walkers and canes and shit. You hear me? They don't give a fuck. You got young dudes in here, 2,000 babies. You got 2,000 babies in prison. You hear me? You got 2,000 babies going to prison, man, and they ain't coming home. Little homie, you want to be like one of them dudes? You want to be like one of these 2,000 babies that gets called a fresh elbow? Or one of them old school dudes that been in here 50, 60 years and they 80, 70 years old on walkers? They on their deathbeds? Hey, little homie, you gotta want to be one of them niggas. You know why? Because if you listen to this shit, if anybody else tell you about this shit, and you gonna do the same shit that we warned you not to do, oh, you wanted to be like one of them. You wanted to be Chain Gang, not little homie. You wanted to be Weez out of here.